good, y'all? It's the one and only King Cal 516 live in the mix, and this is the Swiss Flames podcast. So Lonzo Ball today spoke for Media Day, and he expects to be the Bulls' point guard, running the offense, setting guys up, putting them in the best position to be successful, and I'm here all for it. I'm definitely excited. So we're going to break that down and get into that, but before we do, please make sure you check out our website at www.swissflames.com. Hit us up on Twitter, and also hit us up on Facebook and the YouTube page at Swiss Flames Podcast. YouTube, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so we definitely appreciate your support. Continue to hit the like, comment, respond to the videos. Just help us with this YouTube algorithm. And once again, we just thank you ahead of time for your continual support of the podcast. With that out the way, Lonzo Ball spoke once again in Media Day, and he was asked basically questions about his role, and he basically is expecting, and part of the reason why he's excited about going to the Bulls, besides the fact that, you know what I mean, they paid him good money, was the fact that they were offering him a role to kind of get back to being a traditional point guard who's running the offense and having the ball in his hand, making decisions. Now, I'm definitely happy for Lonzo Ball because I believe that's what he needs to do to fulfill his maximum potential, because I believe he's a true point guard. All right. And, you know, when you see these guys coming out right now, you don't see a lot of big time playmakers like Lonzo Ball has the potential of being. You see some guys with it. So the fact that he was kind of put in a position of with so much pressure coming into the league, and, you know, his dad saying he's better than Steph Curry, and Magic Johnson says he expects his jersey to be put up in the rafters. The guy has so much expectations. He ended up being the number 2 pick in the NBA draft, and he hasn't been able to live up to expectations. But part of the problem is he hasn't really been given the opportunity to consistently. And part of a young player's development is trust. And the coaches have to trust in the guy. And I believe that Lonzo Ball hasn't really had a coach that fully believed in him 100% to just let him have the keys. And I believe Billy Donovan, I've seen over the years how he's had relationships with some of the point guards. And even in Billy Donovan's, you know, what I would consider short tenure as a head coach in the NBA, he's already coached Russell Westbrook. He's already coached Chris Paul. He's now going to coach Lonzo. He's coached Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's coached some really phenomenal point guards already in his short NBA career. And he seems to have a great relationship with the point guards. And so I think it's going to be great for Lonzo, because I truly do believe Billy Donovan is a coach that he's going to let Lonzo have a shot, and he's going to let Lonzo run offense. And for the Bulls, that's something they need. Lonzo Ball coming in to be a playmaker is huge for the Bulls, because at time, they're a team that you could tell is not really organized on offense. And also, them getting DeMar DeRozan with that can be a kind of like a backup role of a playmaker for Lonzo. But the fact that Lonzo will have the ball in his hands, you know, that's kind of like what he talked about. And you can hear it in his voice that the guy is excited. So I'm excited for Lonzo Ball. I've already, you know, a little while back, you know, we did a podcast episode where we kind of broke down believing that Lonzo was going to have his best season this year. And I still believe he is. You know, we know that he's improved his free throw percentage. So let's see if he continues to improve it this season. He improved his 3-point percentage. Lonzo was a top 25 3-point shooter in the league. So you know, that's definitely upper echelon of the NBA. And he was taking about 8 attempts a game. So he was putting the ball up there. And so he'll be able to stretch the floor. You know, I believe he'll continue his solid shooting. So he's going to be a guy that's going to be able to stretch the floor. He's a great playmaker. He's passed. You know what I mean? The thing about Lonzo, as soon as he gets the ball, he's looking up. And so if the Bulls are running, he'll get the ball right ahead of in transition really quick. He's got a quick trigger on the release of a pass, and he's a very willing passer. And so I believe Lonzo's going to have a great season. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how good he does. But, you know, I suspect that Lonzo is going to have a very, very great season. And he only averaged 5 assists. Remember, you know, for the Pelicans, they really didn't put the ball in his hands. He was playing off ball a lot, but he was able to average 5 assists. On a team like this right now with the weapons they have, I believe his assist total will get definitely more. He's going to have more assists. I believe Lonzo's going to average between 7 to 8 assists this season. And so definitely excited about it. But what do you guys think about Lonzo Ball saying that the Bulls are going to have him be a traditional point guard? He's going to run the offense. The ball's going to be in his hands. Do you think Lonzo's going to be able to finally live up to expectations like he had coming out of college? Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you for your continued support. It's your boy King Cal 516 signing off. This has been a Swiss Flame Podcast.